Alrighty, we are back again, and you should have seen the introduction. Reminder: you'll want to watch every video in the series to be sure that you got everything based on how I plan on tying all this in. So this episode is going to be, I think, I'm an ABDL, and what does it mean, and how do I accept it? I guess the first thing you're going to want to ask is what exactly is ABDL? Okay, fair enough to say. For those who do not know, ABDL, Adult Baby Diaper Lover. So, am I one? You you should know because, like, you'll have these feelings, these tendencies to the adult baby. Basically, you'll want to be loved, you'll want to be nurtured by a parent type figure. um, you'll be into possibly diapers, pacifiers, bibs, bottles, feedings, cuddling, um, anything you'd expect the baby to be into, or you would have for a baby. Some people just go on the basis of diaper lovers. Now, that would be somebody who really doesn't care about any of the other babying things. For whatever reason, we form this attraction to diapers, and that's that. Um, so, however you come to arrive at the conclusion that you are either an AB or a DL or both, you have these feelings, these urges, these attractions to these things. Um, so, what does it mean that I do find myself as an ABDL? What does it mean? It can mean many different things to many people. So I'm not sure that it's really going to help in this segment to kind of identify, if you are ABDL or not. That's actually for you to find your own way to know I'm into these things, and then you just are. The biggest thing is going to become acceptance. Oh my God, I'm into these things, and I must be abnormal. I must really be. I don't know. I need to. My favorite saying is, I think I need to go to the doctor and get a checkup from the neck up because I must be like, I mean, I'm definitely not a baby, and like I'm into these things. And what am I doing? This, no, no, no. Okay, so even if I accept that, okay, I'm into this stuff, but like, why? That might be an even harder question to answer because, for most of us, I don't think this is just a thought that popped in their head like right now today. Although some people out there do come across this through introduction to it by a partner or significant other. Some people might, by virtue of some kind of medical incident in their life, they might have had to use diapers during like a hospital stay or something, and they're just like, you make a connection. But I think for a lot of ABDLs, it's something more or less you've been like actually born with, and you've probably felt it, had it within you most of your whole life. So to try to go back over the entire course of your life and go, where did this come to me at? And you see here, it's going to be this long drawn out, like, how did I actually come into this? Not something a lot of people are really going to soul search through, but the biggest thing you're going to be is like, how do I accept this? Because I must be nuts, and I've got to be about the only person out there in the world that's into this stuff. And that's going to be really hard to accept that you are just one person. And if you do any research, you're going to actually find that you're not alone. And this is the important thing. The important thing is you are not alone. There are other people out there who share the same interests and desires. You need to know that there's absolutely nothing wrong with you. Okay. Um, so you've got to basically accept it. Um, Accepting yourself could be kind of hard, but just think about it and know that you're not alone. There are other people out there, and there's nothing wrong with this. You might feel disgusting for a while. You might actually have people tell you. Okay, this is getting into another segment, but there might be actually people out there to find out about this. Like, you're gross, you're disgusting, or whatever. No, you're not. You're really not. Some people might have a problem with accepting themselves. You know, based on like again, I'm the only person out there that's into this. There must be something really horribly wrong with me. You know, there might be fears surrounding, again, another segment. So I told you, you gotta kind of watch them all. You might be fearful of being shunned, losing friends, losing family, what have you. You know, you basically got to find. This is about accepting yourself, finding yourself, accepting yourself. I'm not entirely sure that I can give you a lot of tips without even knowing who you are. I mean, it's like fingerprints. You know, no two fingerprints are supposed to be the same thing. We're all unique. So whatever our life journey is, what was that now?
Ears are also unique.
Ears are unique. Yes. Okay. That's why some of your passport photos, especially I don't know in the U.S. but in foreign countries, they want you to kind of turn like this. They need to see the ear. But anyway, we're all very unique and different, and you're probably actually going to have to come to the terms of I am an ABDL to some degree, and I'm going to have to learn to accept this part of me, and know that you're not doing anything wrong. I mean, this can actually turn out to be quite a beautiful thing. Now, one of the analogies, a couple of analogies I've heard from many years of trying to research this online. There's two big things out there in the community that sometimes gets people to come to blows over, and one of them is pedophiles. You're an ABDL, you're just a freak. Somehow you're acting out fantasies. Maybe some people want to do it like real kids, and that's just simply not the case. That could be the farthest thing from the truth. We're not like that. The ABDL is simply not like that. Trying to lose my train of thought here. The other part of ABDL, which can be kind of hard to accept, is not only about the pedophile thing. I guess this is where you're actually supposed to write index cards before you actually have the thing on live record. Oh boy, that's late too. It's not pedophile stuff. Oh, there it is. This is a harmless fetish lifestyle, what have you. Many people say it, but then there's people out there going, "Oh, come on, you couldn't have made a more worse analogy." You could do worse in life. You could go do drugs. You could focus your energy in dangerous, illicit sexual activity. You could do really harmful things with your life that could put your life, your quality of living, in jeopardy, if not actually end up ending your life. So I think being ABDL, sometimes people really kind of find it horrible, disgusting, difficult to tolerate. But when you think about it, there's actually worse things that you could be into, and things more dangerous to your health. I say if you're an ABDL, congratulations. Honestly, I hope the best for you. Do a lot more research and don't discredit yourself. I got so many people that just like, oh my god, I must be like, don't do that to yourself. That's probably the most important takeaway from this segment. Don't beat yourself up over this. Don't think you're an outcast. Don't just don't let that negativity mess with your mind. I mean, it's a pretty neat thing out there, and you'll get into this. You'll like it. Um, there's groups out there. There's many websites that you can actually meet up with other people like you in your area, and some of them hold what they call munchies. They actually have group meets where you guys go out and hang out together. And I knew one fine group here in the Ohio area, and the one guy had a pretty laid out house, and he would go ahead and invite you out for like an entire weekend. You get to live at his house. Now it cost you something like $5 or $10, but the guy fed you. You know that there was food, for like the whole weekend, and they had various place setups. You had the little nursery area, you had the changing area. I mean, we got pretty decked out. Used to be about every month we would go to some kind of point of interest, a museum, a petting zoo, something, and then about once every other month. And, the economy got kind of crappy, and everybody got kind of really busy, and we kind of got away from it. And now every once in a while somebody will shoot a message out there, hey, this weekend come on over to my place, we're gonna. But there are other people like you, and we are all into the same stuff. Very fun, very friendly. It's honestly a great fetish, so do not question yourself. You find out that you're an ABDL, take it, run with it, don't worry about it. Okay, it's a great thing. Accept yourself for who you are. Unique things add to the overall quality of an individual. I'm kind of one that says, we should not all fit in this predetermined box that society wants to build. You almost have to have the right hair length, the right hair color, the right eye color, the right skin tone, the perfect complexion. You've got to have your house white picket fence, 2.5 kids, and the .75 3/4 of a dog. I don't know. I guess whoops around with 3 legs. I don't know. But you've got the complete and total American dream going for you. And if you deviate from that box, you're not going to be well liked in society. Always doing things by the book. Break out of the box. Okay. Diverse people, more quality. I mean, you bring all sorts of things into a society, and it's a beautiful thing. If everybody was marching to the beat of the same drum, I don't know, you kind of lose something there. You see what I'm saying? So don't ever judge your own unique personality. Be you. If you think you're an ABDL, do a little bit of research online. That'll help you know whether you are or not. But the real main purpose of this video is accept yourself. Accept yourself. And that'll make a lot of things go real easy for you in the future, accepting yourself for who you are. Accept ABDL for the beautiful thing that it can be, that it is. So I'm going to go ahead and end this segment. If there's any questions, you want to talk to me, there's some way here on YouTube that you can shoot out a shout out and say, hey, what have you. Try to look at the comments and respond. But I think that does it for this segment, and we'll see you in the next one. Thank you.